up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Turned Into a Girl? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, I might take some aspects from the previous series that is, discontinued on my channel. So I'm gonna try to finish and cover up the story and complete it this time. So hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And what do you guys say? Should I start, again vlogging on my second channel? You guys really enjoyed the vlogs, but the thing is that I usually do the same thing again and again. But this time around, I'll try to make it interesting because thanks to my brother, I am learning a lot of new things while editing. So what do you guys say? Let me know in the comments, and I can this time around focus on my main channel as well like this. It'll be easy for me. So enough of my yip yapping. Let's begin with our today's story and roll the intro. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, as we go to the village to see that it was more crowdy and loudly than ever before, as people were filled to the brim in a stadium, as they were chanting and cheering. These weren't the people of Konoha only, but from the other villages as well, who have traveled all across the elemental nations to enjoy and see their Genins participate and advance to the next level of the tunings. It was the tuning exams that was going on there, not any festive. And the people were there to be entertained and see what the villages have to offer, to gain more potential customers as well as more popularity amongst the elemental nations. But we go towards the back area where the teams were resting, more specifically one team which was outside the medical bay of the said facility. It was Team 7, as Sasuke Uchiha was also there, quite bruised and bandaged up, and so was Sakura Haruno from Team 7, as their sensei Kakashi Hatake was also there, as the three of them were waiting patiently for the doctor to come outside, as the doctor did after some time. I did the most I could. He is okay, but something is wrong with his anatomy at all. What do you mean? His anatomy is wrong. He's a boy, said Sakura, since she knew about this kind of stuff. As Sasuke then said, what is wrong with him? Well, it's better if you see yourself. I don't know how it works, but I guess it did, somehow. His genetics are completely changed, said the doctor as he led them inside, as their eyes widened at what they saw in front of them. It was a girl that looked like Naruto, but more feminine. What the hell? You said that you will show us Naruto. Who is this? This is actually Naruto. He transformed into a she while we were trying to save her, and it happened. We do not know how could this be. Only Tsunade-sama can reveal something this complex. Can you try to remember what happened into the tuning exams? Because before the second part of the exams, you all had a checkup, right? Said the doctor as they nodded. And what did the, gender say on that form of Naruto? Male. Then I'm sorry to say that he's a female now. What? But how can this be, doctor? There has to be an explanation that you can give us. To be honest, I don't know that much about this stuff. Only Tsunade-sama, as I told you, Kakashi Hatake-san, can tell you about this. You have to discuss this with Hokage-san. I see. Thanks, doctor. As after that, Kakashi heard a voice. What is wrong, Kakashi? I came here to see my student, and what do I hear? Something is wrong with him? Jiraiya-san? Yes, it is me. As Jiraiya came inside, as he was shocked to see what was in front of him. Nice prank, Kakashi. Yeah, Naruto, you pranked us good with your sexy no jutsu again. Where are you, kid? Come out. As Naruto began to groan as he woke up. Why are you screaming all the time, Erasanin? Said a feminine voice. Huh? Why does my voice sound like that? Said female Naruto now. As Sakura was shocked, as was Sasuke, because Naruto stood up. She was completely naked, as Sakura slapped her face as she was knocked out unconscious again, as the clothes were again upon her. You all, she said with a huge blush, you're all guys, get the hell out of here. But he's a guy as well, Sakura, said Sasuke. Get the hell out of here, Sasuke-kun. I don't care if you're a kun to me. I'm gonna make you gone if you don't go out of here. As Sasuke was quite shocked by this turn of sound. She is a girl now, so go. What? They all were confused, but as the screeching young lady said, they all left. As they were now currently outside, should we, tell. Yeah, I'll go tell Sensei. You stay here, Kakashi, in case something wrong happens. As after that, Sasuke then looked at the direction and said, Oh, great. What? What is it, Sasuke? Look, the other teams are here as well. Oi, Sasuke. We heard something happened to your team and to Naruto. He was brought in on a stretcher, I saw myself, said Shikamaru. Well, yes, he did. Where is he? He's inside. Okay, we're gonna go visit him then, said Kiba as Akamaru yipped in agreement. Until Sakura came outside and looked at them. What is it, Sakura? Said Kakashi. Nothing. I just thought that you should go and bring some clothes for her. Oh, yeah, I'll go. Sasuke, keep on watch here. I will. Not like I have anything better to do. As the other teammates and their friends then said, What do you mean, her? Isn't it Naruto inside? And what are you doing? It should be Sasuke-kun. Don't tell me that probably doing something. You can, come inside for a bit. As Hinata then said, no, you can come in as well, Hinata. Hey, what about us? You should all stay outside. It's for the best, said Sakura. As after that, the two of the girls went inside as they gasped loudly as the guys heard, and then suddenly a third sound was heard. Oh, that's probably Hinata, said Kiba as Shino nodded, while the other looks quite concerned and weirded out by that. As now we go inside. What the hell? Are you telling me that this beautiful lady in front of us is actually Naruto? As Hinata got up then, as she was nosebleeding. Why is she naked? I don't know. Her clothes was tattered and destroyed. What happened? How did this happen? He was a guy, right? Or was he fooling us? No, he was a guy. We got tested, remember? Before the second part of the Chunin exams. I remember now. But how did this happen? We don't know. As Sakura then sighed. Some weird-ass Ganin from Otogakure attacked us. Turns out it was Orochimaru. Before he escaped, he did something to Naruto. And he tried to get Sasuke-kun, but it failed. And he was enraged at Naruto after that. And once he tried again, Naruto-kun's clone blocked him again. Until he got fed up with Naruto and did something to him. It was to block off his chakra, he said, but it turns out it had an altogether different reaction. And the doctors are quite shocked as well. They said that they could not give us any confident answer of what has happened to him. As they were talking, as they witnessed Hinata doing something weird, as she was peeking under the cloth. Hinata, what is it? She said, poking her fingers. Why are you looking under her, sheet? She's completely, naked. Oh, just checking if she had any bruises. She's a girl after all. As then gulped. You know what? I want to check as well. As the sheet was completely thrown off, as they all gulped and had a huge blush. Naruto in a female version looked like a doll. And she had a slightly masculine body as well. As they gulped. Until Sakura put on sheets again, as she closed her eyes. That was not, good and nice. That was rude, Yeah, shouldn't have done that. They were feeling something weird inside of them. Maybe they were young. Didn't they love Sasuke? How could they feel like this? That was the thoughts of Sakura and As for Hinata, she was like, I can swing that way if it's Naruto-kun. It's still Naruto. That is until they heard a knock. And it was when they opened the door. Well, surprise, surprise. It was in Sarutobi, Jiraiya, and Kakashi who has brought in clothes. I will put her in the clothes. She's still knocked out though. As after that, the clothes, Naruto wore were Sakura's. They were quite tight in the chest area as well in the, bottom area, but they still fitted. As after that, the doors opened, as more like Ino opened the doors as everyone was inside. As Kiba then whistled, Damn! Did not knew that we had a beauty in the village. Who is she? As Shikamaru's eyes widened. As he looked at Sasuke, Sasuke nodded. What a drag. You blonde idiot, what did you do? As Naruto finally ground and opened his eyes. Huh? Wait, you weren't awake? No, I. What is wrong with me? Why do I sound like I. My voice has gotten thinner? That is because it has, said Sasuke, as Naruto was about to cry as all of them felt their hearts skip a beat in the Genins, as Kakashi then said, "Oh, isn't she adorable?" As Hiruzen then said, Naruto-chan, I mean Kun, I mean, Gigi, nice prank. What do you mean, Chan and Kun? My boy, how do you feel? I feel way off, Gigi. I don't know. It seems my body's lighter, my voice is thin. Maybe something that Snake Bastard did to me. That Snake Bastard? Yeah, he'll pay. You don't have to worry about that. As Naruto could have sworn, she or he saw a dark aura around everyone, even Sakura, Ino, and Hinata for some reason. As far away, Orochimaru felt chills run down his spine as he smirked. Interesting. Me having chills for something that is happening, not to me. Very interesting. As now we go back to the place. As Jiraiya said, whatever that bastard did, he will pay. You don't have to worry about that, Naruto. But what is wrong with me? It's better if you see for yourself. As after some time, Shikamaru and, well, Choji brought in a huge mirror from some door inside the arena. God knows where. As Naruto then screamed at the top of her lungs, "What the hell is wrong with me? Is Did I got stuck in my Riki no Jutsu or something? But it isn't like that. It is a grown-up version." No, Naruto. Something happened to you and you're now a girl. As Naruto's jaw hung low, as she swung a bit before she passed out. Oh no. As Ino was fast and able to catch, as she looked at Naruto's sleeping face, as she gulped before putting her back to the bed and into sheets. Well, that went well, said Sasuke. You think that went well, Sasuke? It didn't. She couldn't bear with it. Why are you calling him she now? He's a he, remember? Well, not anymore. His anatomy says that he's a she, and she's legal now, said Kiba. That is disgusting. He was your best friend, and you wanna now screw with him? Screw that, I'll screw you if it ever comes to that. Damn, you're desperate. Huh, desperate for some lovin'. You really need some manners, Kiba, said none other than Ino herself. This conversation was being take place between the Genins. We go towards the older people who were there. Kakashi, Hiruzen, as well as Jiraiya, who were much more serious, and Hiruzen finally broke the ice with a question that he has been desperate to ask since he got to know about the situation. So how are we gonna fix this? You know that he isn't gonna like this once he woke up. He's gonna throw a tantrum. We know, but the doctor said that he doesn't know what has been going on with him, and genetically he is just a perfect example of a healthy female now. And before the test, before Orochimaru messed with him, he was the perfect example of a healthy kid or a teenager. We do not know what can we do here. But what I can assure you is that he said that there might be a chance of knowing something if we get contact with Tsunade, said Kakashi, because he knew that this will, leave a sour taste in their mouths because of what happened 13 years ago. As Jiraiya, as well as Hiruzen, eyes dark, as their face were now serious. Come to my office. We gotta discuss something there, Kakashi. I know. Since it is because of his health, I guess we have no choice. As Kakashi then said, you all to remain here, and the Chunin exams are on hold for 1 month. You don't have to worry about that. Just recover and relax. I will announce that shortly. As after that, the Genins were let off with ease, and they were now staying here. And the girls were over Naruto's bed, protecting her from Kiba and his, idiocy. As for the other guys, they were just standing on the side. As Choji then said, look at her. She looks so thin. Maybe she should eat some chips more. Choji, no, she'll go fat if she eats all those chips. What's wrong with being fat? I'm not fat, I'm just big boned. Yeah, Choji, you are. She doesn't mean that. She doesn't know anything because she's as skinny as a toothpick. What? as the commotion was now rising there. As we go towards the office now, as the three shinobi have reached there after some time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that we are here, what should we do? Should we contact them? Sensei, you know that what they have done. I know that deep down I am the one who has been the cause of this, but even I disagreed to him at the time. So, contacting them, it will be a foolish mistake that we do. I know, but it is for his health. She is with them, and there is only one way we can get to know some answers. I'm afraid I have to. Damn it! Damn it. Wish we have some other way to find out what has been going on with him. It is for his health. No matter what happens, we vowed that day that we will protect him. Yeah, I know. It is time to protect him, I guess. Even if it means to contact them. Not like they were gonna stay away for their whole lives. They were gonna come back at some time. Yeah, they were. And that is why I am worried that once they come back, they just want everyone or everything to go back to normal, like nothing happened. And it's just too much for someone like Naruto to adapt to. I know because he's like me. He thinks like me, and I hate this kind of stuff. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Jiraiya-san, but this is of essence, and time is of essence, and we have to do something right now. If we don't, we will regret it later on. Okay, so I'm gonna write a letter to them. As after some time, Toad appear. Thanks to Jiraiya. Bring this to Tsunade and them. But why? I was told by Gamabunta-sama that we are not to contact with them. It is of emergency. Bunta will know. Fine. I will go then. As after that, the toad disappear. As we go far, far away from elemental nations into a small abandoned village. Or more like a mountain in which only two houses were built. One for Tsunade and one for the family that resided there. As we go towards Tsunade's house, to see that a slug has appeared there. Tsunade-sama, what is it, Katsuyu? A letter has arrived from Jiraiya. Him? After all this time, why now? He must be begging for forgiveness or something like that. He better not. As the letter opened, it was from her sensei, as she got serious then. Tsunade, it is of urgent news that I must have contact you, otherwise I wouldn't have, as you have said. But someone who you consider your grandson needs your help, and we need you back here, urgently, as your Kaguya order and demand you to be here. And if you want to, you can tell them, but I suggest you shouldn't, because Naruto has nothing to do with them, as they have said. As Tsunade sighed, he's still mad about those words. They were just words, and he couldn't have known. He was just a kid. Damn it. As there was a knock on the door, it was Shizune. As Tsunade said, what is it, Shizune? Minato-sama and Kushina-sama are downstairs, and they want you to be there because Mito has been begging for your presence. I'll be down there soon. As she kept the letter in her hand as she went downstairs and into the lounge, she saw that the whole family was gathered as she smiled. As then her smile dropped when she imagined the night that they have left. Flashback, 13 years ago in Konohagakure Sato, after Kyuubi attack, the chakra was split into 3 parts, Menma, Mito, and Kushina. Naruto was left there because, well, Naruto was a third wheeler, as they have said, in nicest way possible, but they wanted to leave Naruto here because they wanted to focus on Menma and Mito. And that was the only reason Naruto stayed in the care of village. And they even lied, saying that Naruto holds the soul, when in reality it was Kushina who did. As now we go towards the future and the present, as we see that Tsunade sighed again. Oh, Kachan, why are you sighing like this in the morning? You know it's a bad omen to do that. Yeah, Bachan, it is, said Menma, as he wore glasses. As he sat down, alongside her sat down her sister Mito, as both of them resembled a lot like Kushina and a mixture of Minato. Well, a letter arrived from Konoha as they all stopped because the kids knew what was Konoha like to their parents. Oh, and what did they say? It's about Naruto, as the siblings were even more interested to know about their younger brother. What happened to him? He's in need of my assistance. Sensei said that he doesn't have anything to do with you, so you should stay away. What? He's our son. Regardless of what they say, we have a right to know. And we are gonna go and check out. Minato, you don't have to say or worry about anything. As Tsunade inside, listen, it's not that simple. Remember that night what you said? They bought it the wrong way. And they still have. And to this day, they haven't forgiven you. Do you want to go there and destroy your somewhat salvageable reputation? To hell with the reputation. I want to see and know what happened to my son, Bachan, said Kushina. As Minato agreed, yes, Bachan, I have to. Please. Okay. We're all going then. As after that, we go towards Konoha. As Tsunade has sent in a letter within half an hour as they were waiting there. What's taking her so long? Said Jiraiya. Calm down, Jiraiya. And there is a letter. It's been a long time, Hiruzen-sama. Ah, Katsuyu, how have you been? I have been fine, but I think that my summoner and the family isn't, because they are now aware of the circumstances regarding Naruto, and they want to know his condition. So they have sent me here to bring in some evidence that what is wrong with him. Tell them to come and see for themselves, Katsuyu. No hard feelings, but you know how I feel towards your summoner and our family. I'm sorry, and apologize for what has happened. You don't need to apologize for anything, said Hiruzen. You have done your job, and you can please leave. Tell them that we cannot provide any evidence as of now, because it is a code black, and we cannot reveal anything to them. As after that, Katsuyo departed. Within their travel, we go and see that Tsunade and the rest of them were resting because it was nighttime now, and they were only 2 villages away from the land of fire now. As they were resting in a village, as the slug appeared at the window of Tsunade. What is it, Katsuyu? It is cold black, and they cannot reveal anything to you all. As Tsunade's eyes widened, cold black. Something must have serious gravity have happened there. I must go as fast as I can. Katsuyu, can you, do something for me? Anything for you, Tsunade. As Tsunade left a letter with Shizune where she was sleeping, as she said, after standing outside, summoning Jutsu, as a huge Katsuyu appeared. Can you teleport me to Konoha? Hi. As Tsunade jumped inside Katsuyu because of her absorbing ability. As after that, she disappeared in a puff of smoke and appeared outside Konoha's gates. As in the middle of the night, she appeared inside the Hokage office, where she was standing now, to see that the chair was turned towards the village. So you have arrived, Tsunade. I had to, Sensei. What is wrong with him? I want to know what is wrong with my grandson. You don't have to call him your grandson. Whatever you say, Jiraiya, stay out of this, but remember this, he is a Senju and my grandson. He is not a Senju. Neither is he a Namikaze or a Uzumaki. At least a Uzumaki, I can say, because Uzumakis don't go back on their word. But as for Kushina, she is a kin deserter, because she did. Said Kakashi, as he arrived out as well from the shadows, alongside Jiraiya. So, what is this? Some kind of a guilt ride trip or something like that? Yes, it is. Enough about this. I want to know what happened to him. That is the reason I'm here. Then come with me. As Hiruzen got up, and they all began to walk towards the hospital, where they arrived in a certain room to see that Sakura was still there. Sakura, what are you doing here? You should have gone home by now. It was getting late and I didn't want to leave her alone for some pervert to be, jumping on her like Kiba or anything. Where is Kiba and Hinata? Hinata and Ino. They were forcefully taken by their parents. What about your mom? I told her that I'll stay here, and she accepted. I see. You can go now, but it's fine, you can. As after some time, Tsunade entered as her eyes widened. What is this? Is this some sort of a prank? He told me that my grandson is in need of help, not some girl. I'm leaving. Look carefully, Tsunade, and tell us what you see. As Tsunade's eyes widened, no, it cannot be. How is this possible? She is Naruto, but how? Something happened. As they begin to explain what has transpired within the second stage of Chunin exams, And after that, Tsunade gritted teeth. That snake bastard. You should have killed him. There are a lot of people that I should have killed, but I didn't. Tsunade. So you shouldn't talk about that and focus on what is in front of us. It is surprising that her whole anatomy is changing as of by second, molecule by molecule, chromosome by chromosome. Everything is changing and evolving into that of a female from a male. And all those male chromosomes that are, evolved and their shells are dying and disappearing. So what? Is he? No, there is no he anymore. There's only a she now. So it's permanent? You can say something like that. Great, so we wasted time. There's nothing we can do. Yes, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Because this is an irreversible method. But I would like to contact Orochimaru because of something that he has done and achieved. I would like to know how is this possible. If we are able to reverse this method, there is a high chance that we might be able to, convert him back to a male. But she stopped as Jiraiya said, but what? This is dangerous, Jiraiya. Our body is overheating as it is, and it might be a fair chance that she might not be able to survive the reconvertation. I see. So either she's stuck like this, or if we give it a try, she might die. Yeah, and what if it fails? If it fails, then there's a 50% chance that she might not be able to make it. Damn it. I don't want to take that chance, said Kakashi. Neither do I, but it all depends upon Naruto. So what, you're gonna just let him throw his life away like this? What if he's a girl now? He still has a life to live. Some people don't have that even now, said Kakashi as he looked down, remembering his teammates. I know, Kakashi, but it is his choice. We cannot do anything about that. As after that, Tsunade got up. Well, I guess I have left the letter there. I'll remain here and begin my checkup and monitoring on her from tomorrow. Fine. Jiraiya, take her to the hotel room. What, seriously, Sensei? Yes, seriously. Now go. Damn it. Kakashi, go and rest. I'll rather remain here. You can go, Kage-sama. I see. Okay then. As after that, we go towards Jiraiya and Tsunade, as both of them were walking towards a hospital room now. So, how have you been, Jiraiya? Good. I've been good, Tsunade. As Jiraiya remained quiet after that. This way. Before Tsunade could speak, he said, This is your hotel room. I have already made a reservation there on my name. Just go and ask that and you can stay there. I'll go and look for another hotel room. So you're seriously gonna leave like that? Yes, I am. Listen, Jiraiya. I know what we did, but please, can you forgive us? No. I won't. You're my only friend, Jiraiya. So do I thought, Tsunade. But it seems that you didn't see it that way at the time. I was angry, okay? And so am I now. Good night, Tsunade. You have traveled a long distance, so I suggest that you get a proper rest so that from tomorrow onwards, you can begin your examination. Good night. As after that, Jiraiya disappeared before Tsunade could speak, as tears fell down her eyes before she went back into the apartment and went to lay on her bed, as Jiraiya went to a bar to drink away his sorrows. As the next morning, we go towards the family now, as they were still there in the reservation hotel where Tsunade left them. What? She departed last night? Why? Well, I don't know. She said that a letter arrived and it was code black and she had to go there because it was seriously emergency and they cannot reveal anything to anyone. Code black. Something must have terrible happened then. Yeah, and she's right on this letter last night before she left, saying that she will be on her way there because she's the one who is necessary and they might take a time to get there. Okay then. If she's there, then I am sure that Naruto will be fine and in safe hands. So we can go and take our time. As after that, we go towards Konoha again. As this time on the outskirts of Konoha, we see that two of the Katsuki figures were standing, with black cloaks and red clouds on them. Interesting. Really interesting news you have told me yesterday night, Setsu. Yes, and I have checked the girl now myself. And surprisingly, you will be surprised, Obito, who she resembles. Who? Her. As Obito's eyes widen, as he himself disappeared in a Kamui in an instant and appeared inside the hospital room, as he looked towards the sleeping form of the girl. Because of the depression that was riding inside of Naruto, she was sleeping more now. As he was shocked, how can this be? As after that he disappeared instantly. He or female Naruto now matched exactly like Rin without the markings on her face. And the hair color. How can this be? It seems as if she has came back to this world. But she is our target. She's not her. But what if she is, Obito? I will kill her by my own hands and make a world where she can, true self of her can reside. He said before leaving as Zetsu smirked. Good. You passed my final test, Obito. Now I know that you won't go back on your word when the time comes. As they weren't the both two that were there. As before Zetsu could leave, he heard a voice that he hasn't heard in a long time. Zetsu. Mother? Mother, how is this possible? I thought that I couldn't contact you any longer. Because of the seal. I have found a way, but not for long. I can communicate a little only for a day. Stay away from that girl and protect her. But why, Mother? She is the reincarnation of your sister, Kiyomi Otsutsuki, my daughter, who died too young because of the feud between her brothers and me. What? But you never told me that I had... As Zetsu then had memories of his mother. As we go to the past, even before the age of the elemental nations, to see that Kaguya Otsutsuki was facing her two bigger children, as they were about to land final blows, as Kaguya was enraged at her children who have deserted her, as her only loving child. And the beloved sister of Hagoromo and Homura jumped in between them, while begging them to stop, that they were a family, and they shouldn't do this. But it was too late. Before they could do anything, the attacks were done, and she just slowly turned into ashes before crumbling to dust before their eyes. As Homura and Hagoromo were enraged and did the sealing jutsu, as Kaguya was just too heartbroken to fight and do anything, as her will escaped due to her tears of sorrow and anger at her own self, and formed Zetsu. So my sister sacrificed to stop a fight between the family. Yes, Zetsu. I to this day am still regretting that action. But it seems Hagoromo and Homura hasn't. They have just continued on with their lives and have forgotten about her throughout the history. As then Zetsu then said, I will protect her. You don't need to worry about that. But what about the demon that you have unleashed on her? I will take care of this matter. You don't need to worry about this. I will find a way. Kajan, I'll make you proud. Good son. I know you will. As after that, Zetsu disappeared. As we go to the moon, inside the seal to see Kaguya, as she was looking towards the visage of a sleeping Naruto. Oh, my daughter Kiyomi, who knew you would be reborn as a boy? But show your true self after a slightly fateful incident. As her tears fell down again, as she heard a voice. That is not Kiyomi. You know that, right, mother? She is her reincarnation. No. He is her reincarnation. You're wrong, Hagoromo. That seal was nothing more than a fluke. I was the one who powered it to change her to the true form. Mother, you are messing with the nature in itself now, again. This is the reason why I sealed you off here in the first place. Do you think I care now that I have my daughter back? She is now not her. She is Naruto, not Kiyomi. Kiyomi is dead. Kiyomi was killed by you, not us. By you as well, mother. Our beloved sister sacrificed herself just to stop the pain that we were causing to her and to our family, but you didn't want to stop. You just wanted to continue this massacre that you were doing. I was protecting us.
You were the only idiots who didn't knew what was going on. You disgraceful sons. Same could be said the other way around. You were the one who was disgraceful mother. Maybe Kiyomi was right. We are hopeless as we began fighting. As after that, Hagoromo disappeared as Kaguya began to mourn for her dead daughter. The only one, after her sons were busy training, remained to her side and took care of her. As to this day, she regretted what has happened to that day. As now we go towards to the main world, inside Konohagakure again. As it has been a few weeks and Naruto has been sleeping more gradually, as there were black marks underneath her eyes, as Sakura and Sasuke and the rest of the friends were now getting worried about her health, as she has been diagnosed with depression, a great one at that. As even the elders were quite surprised by this and were shocked and were worried. Mainly Jiraiya and Tsunade, as well as Kakashi and Hiruzen himself. Naruto, please stop being like this. Why are you so depressed? If you're not gonna answer me, I have to jump into your mind, said Inuichi. He gulped as he jumped into the mine, knowing fully well what was waiting for him on the other side. As he arrived there, he saw that a girl that looked like Naruto exactly, in his female form, with complete white figure and white hair, and with two horns, was just sitting there with a Byakugan for eyes, as he was crying. Excuse me. What? How are you here? Leave me alone! As in the real life, we see Inuichi gasp as he opened up his eyes, as his nose was bleeding. What was that? What did you see, Inuichi? There was a girl, like her, and as the description was explained, Zetsu, as well as Kaguya, was hearing this closely, and they were surprised to see that Kiyomi was still there inside the mindscape of Naruto. And not only that, she was sad. But what happened to Naruto? That was the reason, because Naruto was nowhere to be seen in his own mindscape. As now we go inside Naruto's mindscape to see that she was standing in front of Kiyomi, or the aberration of what she saw as herself, completely pale. Who are you? And why are you crying? I'm just sad because my family just keeps on fighting amongst each other. It must be bad, I guess. But then again, how am I supposed to know? What do you mean? I am an orphan. Have always been. But that doesn't stop me to form bonds and have some, bonds in my life as well. You can say they are pretty much family to me as well. So, they're nice to you? Yes. They listen to you? Well, some of the times. Must be nice. Anyway, I was wondering, where is this place and who are you? Oh, my name is Kiyomi, and I think this is your mindscape. My mindscape? But shouldn't there be, Kyubi there? Oh, that was 100,000 layers of genjutsu that was placed on you to make you see that the Biju was there and to make everyone believe that you were emitting that Kyubi's chakra, as well as that. So what? There wasn't any Biju here? No, there wasn't. What? Yes, you're not a Jinchuriki. Then who are you? I am, as I said, Kiyomi. No, I got that, but what are you? As Kiyomi and Naruto then stopped, as their eyes widened as they touched. As in real life, Naruto's eyes turned complete white, as veins popped up. As everyone gasped, Byakugan? Said Hinata. But how? As for a brief moment, the Byakugan appeared before disappearing. As everyone was shocked. Whoa, what is wrong, guys? Why are you all staring at me like that? Naruto, you're back. Yeah, what did you expect? What happened to me? You were not yourself for the past 15 days. You didn't speak or eat anything. Huh? Oh no. Wait, what date is it? Is it 15 of this month? Damn! 2 days ago, the new ramen flavor was coming out. I gotta go and try that. As Naruto tried to get up, but he fell down instantly in his feminine body. Ah, shit, I forgot. I'm still stuck in this body. So, Gramps, did you find anything out? No, Naruto. Don't you remember anything? Who's she? I don't know her. Hiruzen said, pointing towards Tsunade as Naruto, looking at her, answered this question. As Tsunade was shocked, I have been having conversations for hours with you, Naruto, on a daily basis for the past 15 years. Huh, Naruto said as he cleaned out her ear. Well, could have sworn that I never heard any single word that you spoke, lady, not let alone know you. Oh well, I'm late, I gotta go try the ramen. As Naruto dashed as fast as she could outside of the older room. After her, said Hiruzen. She doesn't know what she's jumping into. As still wearing Sakura's clothes, Naruto jumped around outside of the window as she began to chase. Damn, this body is way too much heavy on certain areas. As she finally arrived inside the Ichiraku ramen, as the people were just staring at her, or more like kids were her age, and they were just female or male, their jaws were dropped. As when she arrived there, she saw that some people were there already, mainly team from Suna, the trio. Oi, I know you three. It's nice to meet you. You're still here in the village? Who are you? We have never met before, have we? Said Kankuro, as he was trying his best to hide the blush that was appearing on his face, and all thanks to the paint, it was rarely showing. But as for Gara, it was a whole new story. Marry me. What? Sorry, what? What did he say? I said, marry me. As both Sabuko's siblings looked at their little brother, with a jaw hung low. Wait, what? Gara, something wrong with you, buddy? Shut up, Kankuro. You disgraceful shinobi. And you as well, Nesan. Stay out of this. You know what? I'll eat the ramen later. Bye! As Naruto then began to dash, as he finally appeared inside a training ground, away from all this mess. Phew, what the hell was that? As there she saw Neji as well as Lee and none other than Tenten training. Since the second part of the exams didn't happen, it was put on hold for 1 month. They were training there. Excuse me, miss. Who might you be and why are you wearing Sakura's clothes? Said Lee, as he had a huge blush on his face. As this girl had long blonde hair, which was splitting in the end, and her eyes was deep blue. As Neji Heart also skipped a beat, and so did Tenten's, as Guidance said, well done, my students. You all are feeling the flames of youth explode like volcano in your hearts. As your sensei, I am proud to say that, but you are now in the breeze of love. Go and explore, my students, he said before jumping on his hands and now dashing away. As the three of the Genins looked at her, what do you mean, guys? It's me, Naruto. Yeah, nice joke, but seriously, who are you? It's me, Naruto. As Neji then narrowed his eyes as he activated the Byakugan. It can be. You have the same chakra as him. How is this possible? Well, as before he could explain anything to them about his new body, the girls appeared there. Hinata, Ino, as well as Sakura. There you are, you idiot. We have been trying to follow you. What the hell went wrong? Why did you dash away? We saw you at the Chirakus and you dashed outside, as a redhead followed you for some bit. He asked me to marry him, as something broke inside their mind. Where is he? As a dark aura was surrounding them all now. We will personally pay him a visit, and make him pay for demanding such an obnoxious request. As Sasuke then also said, yes, I would like to pay him a visit. Oi, Tame, what the hell is wrong with you? Nothing, dope. I mean Naruto, friend. Aren't you my best friend, my buddy? Yes, I guess we are. Sort of. So if he says something like that to you in your most vulnerable state, I will be bound to be pissed, right? I guess you're right, Sasuke. Then I'll be on my way now. As then a bird chirping sound was heard, as a Chidori was charged. Where are you, bastard? I'm gonna shove this right where the sun doesn't shine, and make it explode 10 times more than usual. As this was going on, we go towards the family of Namikaze Uzumaki, who were at desperate rates now near the village, as they were in the front gates already. They'd covered 1 month of travel within 15 days of non-stop. Phew, we're finally here. As we see that the family was walking inside the village as everyone was looking at them weird looks. As they finally stopped, as there stood in front of them was Jiraiya, who stopped what he was doing. So he finally came back, huh? After all these years. Sensei, listen, I'm enough. As Jiraiya passed by Minato as he looked down, as he saw it, he's still mad at me for what I've done. Well, it was bound to happen, Sensei. You did something stupid. Kakashi? What is going on? I'll tell you. We are looking for her. Her? Yes, your daughter. But I had a son. My daughter is right here. No, Naruto, something happened to him. As Kakashi began to explain something to them, and after 1 hour explanation, they were quite shocked. What? What do you mean now? Where is she? As Mito was ecstatic that she now had a sister, but she then got weird looks from her family, and now we see that they were all on their way towards the training ground where this was going on. As they finally appeared there, as did Jiraiya and Kakashi. Naruto was enjoying the bowls of ramen that her friends had bought for her, as they too were enjoying the ramen. As the family watched from afar, that how she looked like the complete, perfect blend of Mito, Kushina, as well as Tsunade in general, the beautiful daughter that they had. Wow, is it me or am getting jealous now of her beauty? She has long, beautiful, silky, straight hair like you, Dad, and it's blonde. And she has blue eyes as well, said Menma, because both of them had violet eyes as well as red hair with yellow streaks. Why are we the only ones with red heads? As Kushina eyes were completely covered in stars as she dashed at blinding speeds towards her daughter as she grabbed her into a death-bear grip hug. What are you doing, lady? Oh, come on, Naruto-chan, don't be like that. I'm your mother. What? As Naruto finally got serious. What do you mean, you're my mother? As Kushina then realized what she has done, as she stopped for a bit. Before she was grabbed into a bear hug by Naruto as he was crying now. Where have you been? As these type of questions were being asked while she cried. Even while she was crying, most of the guys find her attractive. And so did the girls that were there, even Tenten. As the siblings then arrived. Naruto. I'm your big brother, Menma. And I'm Mito. I have siblings? What is going on? As Hiruzen appeared there, I guess we have to have a talk like this, Naruto. I have to come clean. Come to my office. You all remain here. As after that, Naruto and his family and Jiraiya and Tsunade were now in his office. As all of them there now begin the meeting amongst themselves. As everything to Naruto was revealed of what that happened last night, 13 years ago. And not only that, how his parents left him there and how now he was in this condition was revealed to his parents completely by Hiruzen's side. As after all that, Naruto then said something. I forgive them, as they all were shocked. Even Hiruzen and Jiraiya were, what? Just like that? How can you say that you easily forgive them? As Naruto then said, when I was in orphanage, people used to come in and adopt kids, and I was the only one that wasn't being picked, and some of the other kids were as well, who were either handicapped or just, not that good looking. As I, after some time, gave up, but they never did. And they would try their best to, be kind to them. And people would just push them away. And some of the kids were praying in the night while crying that they wouldn't even care if their parents come back. Just just be with them. They needed someone in their life. And there are still some kids out there like this as well. And I think I'm just grateful that they are here and they feel bad at least for what they have done. It's not like I don't feel angry. I am. And I will make them make up for that. Even if they think that they can't, I will make sure to find a way. And yeah, I guess that is the reason why I'm just that much of a stupid girl to forgive them. She said as she began to cry, as her siblings hugged her, and so did the parents. We're so sorry for what we have done. It was not our intention to, but we ended up doing because we were idiots. And thank you for forgiving us. We will make this up to you no matter what. As this conversation was being held, the elders came there with a great worried expression. Hiruzen, something is going on in the elemental nations right now. What? How can this be? Said Koharu. Why are you here and alive? Weren't you? As then everything was explained to them. I see. So this is our Jinchuriki? No, she he wasn't never a Jinchuriki. As Minato explained to them what has happened and why he left a note there, which was a little bit burnt and they disregarded it. As this time around, they were the ones who were idiots to make an assumption like Naruto was the Jinchuriki, while in reality he wasn't. As after that, Hiruzen then asked, "What was the commotion that you were causing earlier? Reveal that to me, please." Um, the Jinchurikis are beginning to disappear. Only Suna's Jinchuriki is safe because he is here in Konoha. But from Iwa, Kumo, as well as from Taki, and those who have deserted are disappeared in instant within the course of these 15 days. And people suggest that the next two Jinchurikis are also the targets, since these two are the only ones that are left. This is dangerous. Way too much dangerous. Since Minato said that Naruto is in the Jinchuriki, she is safe, but this means Benma and Mito are the now targets now. Thank you for revealing that to us, said a figure or a voice that appeared from our wrap as a person appeared there. Now we'll be taking both of them. No, you won't be, said Naruto as she charged her Sengun and dashed towards Obito. As Obito again saw an image of Rin there, as he then cleared his head. No, you're not her. As he grabbed her by the throat and lifted her up. Leave her. As whoever tried to hit her again and again, everything phased through him. You're him. You're the cause of all this mess. You're Madara Uchiha. And I'm here for the Jinchurikis. As suddenly something happened inside Naruto's mindscape. You are a part of me, and I'm a part of you. If you ever need my help, just ask for it. I'm just one call away. Help me, kill me. As suddenly, Yu Chakra bursted through Naruto's body, as Naruto's hair turned white, as did her eyes, as two horns appeared over her forehead, as her headband dropped. How dare you try to harm my vessel and this family, said a voice, as her Byakugan then shone with bright light amongst them as irises formed. It was the Tensei gun as she was enveloped completely into the white chakra energy, as a huge beam was fired, eradicating completely Obito, as there was nothing that remained there. As she turned towards everyone, you don't need to worry about anything. She's safe. But I have one thing to do before I return. I hope she doesn't mind. I don't. You saved them. I'll let you borrow my body. I see. So that is what it's like. For what? To have friends, I guess. Yeah, we are friends, Kiyomi. As both of them then saw that Kiyomi levitated and disappeared at blinding speed. As now we go towards Moon to see that inside that seal, Kaguya was there. As her tears were falling down her eyes, because she has sensed that power again. It's been a long time, my daughter. Mother, Nissans are idiots. Why would they do this to you? You know, Kiyomi, it was because we didn't want her to destroy the place that you loved. I know. Mother was also an idiot for doing something that stupid. I know. I know, my daughter. I was an idiot. But now, it's too late to be a family, I guess. No, please don't say that. No, Mom. I am dead. I'm just a reincarnation, a fragment of my original self. And Nissan is right. I'm not Naruto. Naruto and I may be one, but we are yet different. And Mother, I'll free you. As the seal broke. Why are you doing this, Kiyomi? You know that she can. She won't. I know. I trust my mother. She said, hugging her mother as Kaguya cried, hugging her daughter. As it went on for hours, and after some time when the Otsutsuki goddess calmed down, she smiled. I promise you I wouldn't. You know, Naruto might need an aunt or so, and I might need my mother from time to time as well. as Kage smiled. Okay. As she then was brought back to the earth and was introduced to all of them. As they were quite shocked to find out that Sage of the Six Paths' mother was now going to be living with them, and Naruto, for some reason, was connected to her. And that is when they realized what was going on. As Zetsu has appeared there with all the beaches and the Jinchurikis that they have captured and yet to be killed. Mother! Sister? Ah, you must be Zetsu. You have been a naughty boy. And a brother. As Zetsu blushed, I'm sorry, sister. I know. You are being an obedient kid. But you don't need to listen to everything the mother has to say. Kiyomi, don't. Alright, mother, I won't. I won't. As after that, she said that she would return everyone their beaches, but she need to communicate with them. And she disappeared from Naruto, again back to her mindscape, where Kaguya too disappeared to remain with her daughter. As Naruto then woke up, huh? Is something wrong with me? I could have sworn that I let Kiyomi have a ride in my body and she went crazy. We met some goddess that was her mother and all that. That wasn't the case, Naruto-san. That was reality. My sister did do that, and she is inside your mindscape alongside my mother. Wish I could go there too, but I'll rather remain here. As after that, Jiraiya said, you're a part of the Akatsuki as well. Regardless of Kaguya trusting you, and so does this Kayomi, but we don't. You don't need to worry about anything, Jiraiya. My interest was only one thing, to free my mother, and that is what I have been trying to do for thousands of years. But now that it is done, my goal is complete. Wait, thousands of years? Then that means that, yes, I have caused a lot of pain and grief to the shinobi world. Something that I'm not proud of, but as a child I must do what I was commanded to do. I cannot stay away from my mother. That is what I did, as her will, to bring her back. But it seems that it was not in my fate to bring her to this world, it was my sister's. And with peace, hopefully, as I have thought, she have accomplished. Now what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Nothing. As my mother and sister has suggested, we will return the Bijus back, but what about the Katsuki? You don't need to worry about them. They will feel like betrayed, but once I reveal to them my true intentions or my clone, oh, it moved away, meaning they killed it. More like, yeah, mutilated it. Indicates that they know about my true plans already, and now they're enraged. But you should be beware of Obito, because he's a cunning one, and I don't think that he is dead, because he has escaped. That is true, Zetsu. I had, said Obito, who was covered in blood. You bastard. You were the reason that she died. Obito? Kakashi. You killed her. No, I didn't. He's right, he didn't. She jumped in there to stop a great devastation. It was Kiri who did, actually, and you have made them suffer enough. Not enough. It is more than enough, Obito. You don't need to cause more pain. Please stop. Please, I don't want to lose my brother, said Kakashi as Obito stopped. You never gave up on the promise, did you? No. To this day I didn't. I'm sorry, Kakashi. I'm sorry, Sensei, for all the pain that I caused. I know what you have been through, Obito, and I have done something similar to what you have done. All of us have. So if I don't forgive you, I may be the biggest hypocrite now. I forgive you. Welcome back, son. As all of them were now happy, and as Kiyomi has suggested, after 1 month, Minato, who was the newly stated Kage again, was able to arrange a Kage summit. As for the Chunin exams, they were now stopped inside Konoha and were now being held the next year around, because of certain circumstances that have arisen in the elemental nations, as well as the sudden stop in the preliminary rounds from the beginning. And as the rest of the shinobis were back into their village now. As the Jinchurikis alongside their Bijus were returned back by Kiyomi and informed of what was going to transpire and how Konoha were not to be touched, specifically if they did not want to enrage a goddess, who was the mother of the Sage of the Sixth Path, and they knew better to enrage a goddess who can take away their chakra, so they listened and formed a peace. The peace that was everlasting, watched over by the immortal goddess and her daughter. As after that, time passed and the next year came, And Naruto, let's just say, have grown more beautiful and has now found a new orange jumpsuit that matched her, and her hair was now tied into twin tails as well, because it was more easier and maneuverable to her, as the girls were now obsessed with her to the point that she was called their goddess, and so were the guys. And whoever was around her just loved her in general. She has many marriage proposals already, even at the age of 14, but to be honest, she wasn't interested in any of them at the time because she was just enjoying life as herself, Naruto Uzumaki, the Mikaze, as she was going to participate in the tuning exams now and gonna win because this was the next step in becoming the shinobi, her lifelong dream, and the Kage as well, the strongest shinobi in the elemental nation. As this is where I'm going to be living this story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you like the content of this channel, I know the story is quite filled with twists and you might get detracked, but yeah, it was my new take on this story. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And let me know in the comments what else should we make. I mean, yeah, it was quite nostalgic for me to make a story based on the previous plot and change it all together into my own new version of it. So yeah, this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.